Friends, Namaskar. Today I present to you Gulab Guljar Begum. Guljar Begum, also known as Tamancha Jan, was born in 1918 and she was a Indo-Pakistani folk singer. She was known as the singing siren and the Nightingale of Lahore. She was a popular playback singer of 1930s and 1940s in cinema of India. Guljar was born in 1918 in a family of musicians in Hiramandi at Lahore, British India. She was the daughter of Sardar Begum, a famous singer of her time. She started learning ghazals at the age of 7 and was trained by Ustad Fida Hussain. Later, she changed her name from Guljar to Tamancha Jan after several years of training in music. She opened her own music salon and would play riyaz, but would also practice her music lessons. Guljar's older brother, Umar Hayat, was a Chaudhary of Bazaar Hira Mandi during the 40s. In the 1930s, Ghulam Haidar was looking for new singers and he was fascinated by Punjabi songs that he heard about Tamancha Jan, and he was impressed by her fame. So he invited her for an audition at Radio Lahore station, which she accepted. After she auditions, he liked her deep voice, so she recorded her first microphone song and was credited as Miss Tamancha Jan. In 1935, she did her first playback singing in the Punjabi film Shala alias Pindi Kudi, and she sang the song Jagga Jamaiya Te Milan, which was a hit song played frequently in Punjab. She also sang the song Langle Jan Patan Chahan, which was originally sung by Noor Jahan in the film Shala alias Pindi Kudi, but it was not released on gramophone record. She used to work for Genephone Records. Then she also worked for some other companies, including Columbia at Anarkali in Lahore. And she also used to sing ghazals at Radio Lahore. In 1937, she, along with Samsad Begum, Jinat Begum, Umrao Jia Begum, and Surinder Kaur, sang a song on Radio Lahore on December 16, which was written in a text story by Kartar Singh Google. In the 30s, she regularly performed songs on All India Radio. Then the following year, she worked for Dalsukh and Pancholi, and the studios released its first Punjabi film. It was written by Wali Sahib, which was directed by Barkat Mehra and produced by Dalsukh and Panchali. The film's music was composed by Ghulam Haidar, and she sang the song गुड़ मेरी किस्मत से गया जरूर ओए. The film was shown at Lahore's Upper Mall. The film was a super hit at the box office and her songs became popular. In 1942, the Sukh Pancholi Studios released Urdu film Khandan and she recorded the popular song Tu Kaun Si Badi मैंने मेरे चांद है, which was originally sung by Noor Jahan, which was released on gramophone, that it became popular and her song was added to the film by the producers. In 1943, the film director Nazir was looking for a new actress for his film Hir Raja, so she asked her to act in his film, which was producing, but she refused, although she did tell him that she will sing songs in his film, which he accepted. Then he cast Swarnlata for the role of Heer. Later, the film was delayed but was released in late 1943. During the 1940s, she was a famous singer known as the Nightingale of Lahore. She would sing ghazals and folk songs on rodeo and at concerts. Guljar moved to Pakistan after the partition of India and she continued to sing at her salon and some functions also on Radio Pakistan. In 1950, she closed her salon and retired from singing. Then she went to live with one of the daughters at Model Town. In 1980, she worked as a film director and directed both Urdu and Punjabi films. In 1981, she and Parvez Khan co-directed Punjabi film Billu Sher, which starred Yusuf Khan, Musarraf Shaheen, Afzal Ahmad, Adib, and Bahar Begum. In 1986, she directed Punjabi film Umay Puttar, which starred Nagma, Musambar Sahin, Kafi, Adib, Kashmiri, and Chakori. During 1935 and 1986, she worked in 5 films in Urdu and Punjabi. In 1997, she met Pran, an old friend and admirer of hers. So she gave him a detailed interview to Pran. Neville was a fan of hers and used to visit her during his younger years. The latter wrote about her in his books North Gulls of India and Lahore, A Sentimental Journey. Gulzar was married and she had 4 children. Tamancha died at her home in Lahore on October 20, 2008. Thanks for watching. Bye.